Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we have a pick a card for you, and it's going to be, what is your person or the person you have in mind? What are they currently thinking and feeling about you? We're gonna pull some advice from spirit in this video, a few channeled oracle, but you will have the option to extend. The extension is going to be channeled messages from your person. So we have 3 piles today. We have pile number 1 with the rose quartz, pile number 2 with the white aventurine, and pile number 3 with the pink opal. If you're new to pick a cards, what you're gonna do is pause the video and figure out whichever pile or crystal you're drawn to the most. Go down below in the description box, find your timestamp, and I'll see you all at your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome if you chose the beautiful rose quartz. This is for you. I just want to start off by saying thank you so much for such a successful launch of my new small business. It's Chiron Candle Co. It's a line of manifestation candles. This is one of them. This one smells like lavender, and it has a beautiful amethyst crystal in it. And I don't want to like turn it over because I over poured it, but you can see like the light shine through in this beautiful vessel. It's called Blinking Glass. I have limited stock available. I'm gonna link that down below if you guys are interested in checking it out. Starting the new year off right, this manifestation candle in specific is all about new beginnings and new opportunities. I love to use it for a new moon as well. So pile number 1, let's get into it. Because you chose rose quartz, you might be more interested in the attract love manifestation candle, which is vanilla and rose quartz. But okay, so what is your person currently thinking and feeling about you? I have some of your oracle. We're gonna pull tarot and some oracle advice from spirit and some channeled oracle as well. So let's start off. We have acceptance. So beautiful. We have abundance. We have woman holding a heart, number 44. We have magician in the mirror, number 53. You guys got so many of these and I just let them happen. We have first chakra, Archangel Michael. We have door to romance, happy family, deep knowing. Look how beautiful these are. Serendipity, blessed. You guys are so blessed. Fertility. Okay, I'm about to get mushy with it. The waiting game and destiny. All right, let me make sure we're in frame. Perfect. Okay. Group number 1. I mean, you chose rose quartz for a reason. Attracting love into your life or self-love, you guys are definitely vibrating in a unconditional love sort of vibration. You and your person, you guys could be twin flames, soulmates, very high vibrational energy I'm feeling here. But it definitely feels like the moment of love for you two. So what your person is currently thinking and feeling about you, well, shit. It's just gonna seem like I'm super talking you guys up, but it's really like in the cards. We are gonna pull some tarot, but I mean, from what I can see so far, you have this person's heart. I mean, you are holding their heart and they are not afraid for you to hold their heart. They feel like you're their partner, you're their person, you're a part of their destiny, their lifeline. You guys could be married, you could be in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, they want to get married. If you're already married, they want to have kids. If you have all of the above already, they are loving life. You know, this person sees you as someone who is very fertile in love and abundance. You know, you have a lot of abundance in that you have so much love to give. You are so attracting to positive opportunities and prosperity and all of the above. And so this person just feels like being with you is the best lifeline ever. Not that it's a calculated decision, but just that, you know, it's not even a decision. It's not even a choice. Like, you are their partner and their person for life, and they feel really blessed to have you. I think when they're with you, they see a lot of synchronicities. You guys could exchange these kind of serendipitous moments. Like, you could teach them a lot about like spirituality and did you see 222? Did you see that? Like, things align when you guys are together, and maybe you open up this person's eyes to it and they're starting to really see it. With the first chakra, which is the root chakra, and Archangel Michael, this person feels very protective over you, and they feel like a sense of protection. So I'm not saying that like they're protective over you in like a jealous way, but it could be that I'm picking up on their divine masculine energy, and that they want to, you know, protect and serve. They want to make sure that you feel safe and taken care of. They place a lot of value in that, especially if they are the father of your children, or they're going to be the father of your children. They really feel like it's their responsibility to make sure there is a solid foundation here. The root chakra here also can represent that you are home to them. Like, you feel like home to them. With the Magician in the Mirror, like I said, there's definitely an element of spirituality in this connection, and I don't think it's unknown. I think that you guys talk about spirituality together. You might have, since you've met this person over the course of your connection, have taught them a lot about spirituality, things that they would have never noticed or known before, and so they really see the destiny kind of lining up with you. This person is a romantic at heart. I feel like they try every day in their own way to romance you and make you feel special and loved, whether that's giving you flowers or buying you coffee or breakfast. This person really never wants the romance to die in the connection. They absolutely, and it doesn't come, again, it doesn't come from like a calculated place. It doesn't come from like a, I must do this to make this person happy. It's more like it literally comes from their heart. This person wants to. They want to shower you with gifts. They want to, or whatever their love language is. They want to romance you. They are motivated to. They just absolutely love you. I feel like this person really wants to have a happy family with you, and maybe there is something regarding fertility here in the waiting game. Maybe it's hard for you guys to get pregnant if you're trying to get pregnant. Maybe there's some other factorials involved. Maybe you're pregnant currently and it's a waiting game until you meet your little one. And this person is just so excited to build a happy family with you. So it could be any of those kind of scenarios here, whether you have children with them or you're going to have children with them. They definitely see you as this divine mother. The waiting game can also represent here with acceptance that there is all these beautiful, strong emotions in this connection, but maybe this person travels for work, or maybe there's some distance right now and they can't wait to be with you again. They can't wait to be in each other's, be, you know, reconciled with you. So let me pull the tarot. Shuffling game is not that strong, you guys, even after all this time. So I apologize. Some people make it sound like so cathartic. I could just literally listen to the sound of shuffling, but me, not so much. I'm loving how this flame is lighting up my amethyst crystal here in this New Beginnings candle. Ugh, and it smells like lavender. I mean, I can only describe the scent to you, but like, oh, let me tell you, it smells really good. So we have Justice to start, Libra energy. You could be a Libra, they could be a Libra. Or you could have that in your chart. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. I'm getting a lot, I mean, there's a lot of imagery of breast here, so I feel like it's not an 18 plus, but this person definitely loves your breast. But on a more like spiritual kind of high note, I feel like it's very Cancerian energy to be focused on the breast. So you could have Cancer in your chart, they could have Cancer in their chart, but it also to me is like represents being a woman or a mother, and that's how you feed your baby. And just, I don't know, there's this something very divine and very correct about you to them in their life, and they just couldn't, they wouldn't change anything about you. They find you to be so much more than a queen, just so regal. And I know it sounds weird or cheesy. I guess what I'm trying to articulate is like, you are perfect match for them, and they just are constantly pinching themselves that they even have you in whatever way they have you. Some of you are at a distance, some of you are not, but it's just they're excited to like start these different chapters with you in their life. Again, with the non-glamorous shuffling style, I apologize. Okay. We have the Tower in reverse. Four of Cups. What is this person currently thinking and feeling about group number one? Ace of Wands. Okay. So this person's very happy with you. I mean, again, like it's not out of motive to give to you and nurture you and provide for you. They literally just want to do that. I think that if they had any motivation whatsoever, it's just they want you to be treated equal and treated fairly. Maybe in your past relationship you weren't, and so this person has definitely taken that to heart and taking note of that. But they feel like, you guys have a really equal give and take sort of connection, and that's something that they really admire, and something that they, you're their partner, you're their equal. You guys could probably even start a business together. If you haven't, you could parent together. This person places you at the forefront of every decision and choice regarding your guys' lives. And that's where this whole like they feel like you're a soulmate comes in, and it's like divine, and it exchanges through multiple incarnations and lifetimes. It's not just this one-time thing. And there's a level of intimacy and comfortability in this connection where this person really feels like they can be vulnerable with you. They feel like you really are holding their heart and protecting and nurturing it, and you stand up for them with pride and with love, and you defend them to no end. There's an epiphany that has recently come about with the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse is not a negative card. It's actually a really positive one, but it symbolizes some sort of shock moment, aha moment, epiphany type moment. And I feel like this person, you guys could have found out that you got pregnant, or something else, but just because of the fertility, happy family, waiting game, I'm kind of like seeing that. And this person's like, oh shit, like I'm gonna be dad or mom, and like they are really thinking on this, and a little afraid, might I add, with the Four of Cups, because they want to be the best. And they're not afraid because this is not the right path for them. They're afraid because they want to be the best provider. Like they take this upon themselves to provide and protect and secure a solid foundation. But nonetheless, amongst their emotional fears, they are excited for the future and accepting of whatever's to come. And in the end, feel so beyond blessed and have this deep knowing that this is completely in alignment with their path. I just think they had never expected to be a dad or to be a mom. Maybe this person's up there in age, or maybe they had like a long bachelor period, or maybe they thought they were gonna miss their time, but they are like so excited. And I don't know why I'm clinging on to children, so I'm sorry if that's not the particular thing that's resonating with you, but I'm just feeling a sense of obligation coming from this person in regards to family and marriage and love, and not obligation in a negative way, of course, but just them being who they are and putting that upon themselves. But with the Ace of Wands, I definitely feel like they are excited and, you know, hopeful and optimistic about the future and where it's going to go, where it's going to lead. I think that they just feel like this is their destiny to be here and to be with you. And it feels like this abundant, you know, recycling of opportunity. Like once something exciting comes about, something else exciting. It's just like, there's so much life and wealth in your guys' connection. And I feel like part of it is because Spirit and the divine supports this connection so much. So you guys are being showered with blessings and signs and synchronicities from your angels. Okay, so let's pull a few channeled oracle. Like, what would this person say to you? And then we're gonna, of course, extend this, and I'm gonna do channeled messages from your person. And I'm having a tough time getting this one card. I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like this person is so unbelievably attracted to you. They really like your hair. Your hair is definitely standing out here. We will be together again. So if you guys are in a separation, this person is just maybe that shock of having to take work somewhere else or separate in some sort of way. It's hard for them. And they can't wait to be together. You were the best thing in my life. I always take this card as you are the best thing in my life. I interpret it whether it's past or present, dependent on like the energy. So I feel like this person would say you are the best thing in my life. What would this person say to you? I will wait for a sign from you. I want to feel that way again. I want you. So yeah, this person really is missing you. Amongst missing you, they're so attracted to you, so it's like hard to be away from you on like a sexual level. But they are definitely feeling like you guys will be together again soon, and you know, they know this, they're super attracted to you. It's not news to them. So let's pull some advice from Spirit. We have believe, ground yourself, and gratitude. Believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are is the power of your belief system. Gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life, instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. And ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with divine source. So maybe being at a distance or being apart in some way, or coming at a point in which there is some sort of shocking news or shocking revelation, has left you guys ungrounded and has left you in a state of yearning and wanting, and and not really expressing gratitude. One of the best actually grounding exercises is to express gratitude, because it really keeps you in the present moment. But believe that you guys are meant to be together, that you will come back together in some sort of reconciliation if you're in separation or at a distance, and that this person truly loves you, and that, you know, they are trying to wait for a sign from you, but they want you. They want to feel this way again with you. All right, group number 1. So I'm going to extend this. We're going to do channeled messages from your person. We're going to dive even deeper into it and what they would say to you. Definitely check out my shop on Etsy. That is linked down below. But in the meantime, I love you, and I will see you guys in the extended. Hello, group number 2. Welcome. If you chose the white aventurine, this is for you. All right, you guys. So we are here because you are wondering what your person is currently thinking and feeling about you. I am burning one of my manifestation candles. The crystal's sinking in. It's amethyst, but oh my God, it smells so good. It smells like lavender, and it's just really like soothing and calming. This is great for manifesting new beginnings, and the reason why I chose lavender and amethyst, which aids in being calm, is because I wanted these new beginnings to be smooth transitions, because nothing is harder than like a tower moment where everything is just like, oh yeah. But thank you guys so much for the support of my launch of my small business. I am so excited to embark on this journey with you guys. If you want to check out my shop, that is linked down below. But let's get into it, you guys. You will have the option to extend. The extension here is going to be channeled messages. We're going to pull a field channeled oracle in this reading. We're also going to pull some advice from spirit, but we're going to get even deeper into the channeled messages in the extended. So let's look at your oracle cards, and then we will pull your tarot. So we have contentment. We have light. Look at these gorgeous oracle cards. We have relaxation. Door to spirit. Patience. Healer of the ages. The temple path. This is like very spiritual so far. Changes in the wind. Milk and honey. Obstacles and challenges. Triumph and success. And material and spiritual prosperity. Wow, amen. Okay, let me make sure we are in frame. Perfect. Okay, so holy moly, group number 2. This is so spiritual. Whatever connection you have with this person is just, and it's so interesting how we have relaxation, contentment, and I'm like burning this specific candle, which is really relaxing me with this beautiful lavender scent. It's crazy. It took me so long to find the right essential oils for the candles. That was probably the hardest part, was the scent. But there's something relaxing about this connection, and it could be that there's a lot of reassurance that you are in a really stable place with this person. It could also represent that it's just a very spiritual connection, and nothing and no one and no trial or tribulation or obstacle or challenge could ever stand in your guys' way. There's a strong faith here and belief system. Even if you're not with this person, even if this person is in separation with you, there's a strong faith and belief system that you will be together again. And there's a patience that comes with that faith. I do feel like you will be together again. We have change in the wind, and I don't know why I keep connecting back to this freaking candle, like a little shameless promo, but at the same time, it's just like so funny that I'm burning this one, because this is all about new opportunities, calmer opportunities coming into your life, and we have that changes in the wind. Just like everything is very correlated in your reading group number 2. But I feel like this connection has taught you a lot about a spiritual connection and what it truly entails. And maybe before this person, you didn't really, or maybe even before you, this person didn't really understand what a spiritual connection meant, what it represented. I feel like they were kind of just accustomed to a normal like relationship, and this has really maybe even stand the test of time for some of you, but also even it's just felt very full of just material and spiritual prosperity. And I feel like even though there's been obstacles and challenges, even though maybe things have been hard at certain points in time within this connection, your person feels like, you know, they wouldn't have done this with anyone else, and they wouldn't have felt this triumph with anyone else. It was worth everything. So if things were difficult at one point in time, this person feels like they've really grown and healed from being with you and knowing you. They feel like you're this natural healer who has really aligned them with their destiny and their path, and they feel more connected to spirit than ever before. They feel more involved with the light. Maybe you met this person at a time where they were in a really dark place and you brought them towards the light. There's a nice contentment here, a nice relaxation here, because this person feels like they can really trust you and depend on you, and they are not paranoid, or they're not living in anxiety and fear of you sneaking off. Maybe this person has issues with, you know, betrayal and trust in their past connections. And with you, they feel like they're just excited for the future. The temple path, milk and honey, like it just feels like everything is going to lead to a triumphant success, and there's going to just be this beautiful prosperity. And in the meantime, they're fine being patient and waiting. They know these changes are coming. So I don't know if you're in separation or there's a distance. I'm going to pull some tarot, but I just feel like there's this beautiful energy here of being very soothed by each other and your relationship, which is honestly such a beautiful feeling when you truly 100% trust someone. You don't feel like you need to watch your back. You don't feel like they're sneaking around, talking to other people. Like, it's one of those connections where you guys truly are in it to win it. You're together forever. I don't know why I'm using funny taglines. I'm just going to talk in bumper sticker. So we have death, and this is all about transformation. So some sort of energy is transforming, maybe an energy where you guys have been at a distance from each other. You have been separated, but you've been patient. You stand the test of time. You've gone through the obstacles and challenges. There's changes in the wind. You're headed towards the temple path. You've done the healing. You're doing the healing. You're opening your door to spirit. In the meantime, you're relaxed. You're content. You're welcoming in gratitude. I mean, 6 of Wands. This is all about success. This is really beautiful. This person loves your curves, specifically your booty. This is not an 18 plus, but like, I am picking up on it. It's like as spiritual as this is, like this person is super sexually attracted to you, which I feel like is spirituality in its own right as well, because sexualness is spiritual. So we have the Magician and we have the 10 of Cups, gorgeous. I feel like, yeah, there's a transformation in this connection, and it's leading, that transformation is leading towards success. And it's triumphant success, because maybe it's been 1, a long time standing, 2, you've been through hell and back, 3, all these obstacles and challenges, and 4, you've done the healing, you've grown together and not apart. You know, this could be a twin flame connection, and part of the twin flame journey is you either trigger each other into ascension or you trigger each other into, you know, different paths. And I feel like you guys are and have ascended to a point where you have really healed each other, honestly. The Magician, like I said, changes in the wind. There's so much to look forward to in this connection. I think this person's at a place right now where they're just, how they're thinking and feeling about you is just hopeful and optimistic, and feeling like, you know, wow, they're looking back kind of in review at the connection and where you started and where you went, and just like in amazement of how you guys have just grown so much and have ascended and have just done the damn thing. I mean, I don't know how else to not like insert my personality into this, but it's very spiritual and beautiful. And then we have the 10 of Cups, which is about this beautiful unity, this emotional unity, in that, you know, there's this potential to start a family. There's this potential to live together. So if those are things you have not done yet, and that's part of what they're looking forward to, it's part of the plan. So this person's sort of looking at you as someone they want to marry, someone they want to have kids with, someone they want to live with. You know, they're seeing a future with you, and You know, they're looking at your guys' life and connection in review, and they're just like, wow, I cannot believe all of that led to this, but I'm thankful, I'm happy, I'm patient, I welcome it in. So this person is really in a beautiful, light, calm energy right now. So we will be together again. Channel messages from the person. What would they say? I lost myself for a little while. So yeah, maybe in the past and before, they lost themselves, and they're happy that you led them out of the darkness. They're happy that you waited for them. Maybe this person went through something really tough and you saw them through it, and now you guys are way past that, and it's a point in time where you are now focusing on your future together. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So yeah, this person is definitely, you know, thinking about you from a perspective of just like, wow, I cannot believe group number 2 is here still and has been here and is giving me the time of day. I mean, and because of all that, and because of your angelicness to them, they almost feel bad about the past. They sort of they carry some guilt still. They carry some shame about the, you know, maybe the dark period that they were in, the things that they did or how they had treated you. So they had wished they treated you better. I feel you even though we are apart. I know that I crossed the line with you. I replay our conversations over and over again. I regret lying to you. So they have regrets, they have shame, and they still carry that with you, with them. Although simultaneously at the same time, they're very connected to the future and optimistic. So it's like if they do dwell in the past, they feel a little bad. They feel the negativity of like their actions and kind of what happened, things they did, and they know they crossed the line to you. They regret lying to you. But in the present, they're like, I feel you. Even though we're apart, if you're in separation or at a distance, you know, they replay your conversations over and over again. They want to tell you how they feel. Maybe they have a tough time of expressing. I'm like kind of stuttering, so maybe they have a tough time expressing themselves. But they want to really truly express that they see a future with you, that they see success here, that they want to manifest new beginnings. And they are really starting to understand your connection in all of its spiritual wholeness and greatness, because before you, there was none of this in any of their connections. There was no spirituality, no serendipity, no synchronicities, none of it, and no healing and no growth. And so with you, it's like you've changed this person's life. You've changed the game. They see you as this end all be all. Whether you agree with that, group number 2, whether you want that, it remains to be seen. But as far as how this person feels about you and the connection, that's what they want. Okay, so for your advice from Spirit, we have ancestral wisdom. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You're our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. So you guys might be really surrounded by your ancestors. And, you know, if you don't know that, then know that and be more connected to them. But they don't want you to not follow your heart, and they probably don't want you to not, follow this love, because maybe in the past they weren't in a position to follow their heart and follow love. And you have this beautiful opportunity. So they do see this connection as spiritual. This connection is spiritually guided and divinely guided. And I feel like, you know, the green light is shining down on this, but obviously it's up to you. But you can reach out to them. We reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help we're offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So something that I really talk about with manifestation is that, you know, I can give you the tools, I can give you the candles, we can talk about it all day long, but it's not the asking for things that is difficult, like I want to manifest this or that. It's that when those things come into your life and materialize, it's the receiving part that can be really difficult. So you guys might have a tough time receiving help, because I do see that you guys are healers yourself, which is why I created this freaking company, because it's named after Chiron, the wounded healer, the constellation that is found in all of our birth charts, and it sheds light on the areas in which we need to heal. And I just truly believe in being in this community within tarot. I've attracted so many other empaths and so many other healers, and I feel like one thing we all have in common is we are constantly healing other people, but that doesn't mean we don't have our own wounds and our own things that we need to address. So I feel like we have a tough time asking for help and receiving help when it's given. So if you guys are struggling over this connection, I do feel like this person in general wants to help you, but I feel like you can also reach out to your guides and your ancestors. All right, group number 2, I love you guys so much. I will see you in the extended. We are going to do some actual channeling from this person, where I pull lots more tarot and channel what they would literally say to you. I'm going to pull some more from an oracle deck as well. And that is linked down below. In the meantime, however, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you, and I'll see you in the extended. Group number 3, welcome, welcome. How are you? If you chose the pink opal, this is one of my favorites. This is for you. So I am burning one of my candles. It is a part of my manifestation line. It is lavender scent with amethyst. I absolutely love it, and I am super excited about it. The launch was very successful, and I want to thank you guys so much for your support. So if you want to check out my candles, that is online, link down below. But let's get into it. We're going to be talking about what your person is currently thinking and feeling about you. We're going to start with your oracle. We'll do some channeled oracle. We'll pull some advice from spirit, and you will have the option to extend. The extension is going to be channeled messages from them. We're going to get really into it. That's linked down below. So let's get into it. We have waiting. I feel like I'm losing light. We have recognition, the garden and the gate, woman holding a coin, contract, round and round, to be fair, yin, solitude, the solar plexus chakra, patience and planning. Okay, so let me make sure we're in frame. Don't move. Okay, so I feel like there might be a separation or distance here. There's some sort of waiting that is going on, and it almost feels like contractual in that there's like a tie. Like this person feels very tied to you. They feel like they can't let you go, even if circumstances don't work in your guys' favor. Like if there is distance or separation, it's like they can't let you go. I mean, they kind of feel like you're more focused on making money or on your career, and that you're actually pretty guarded. Like you have your defenses up when it comes to love, that you're not open to love necessarily. And so this person is kind of like feeling like you guys are going round and round, but at the same time they feel obligated to stay or to be with you in a contractual way, or maybe in a way in which they feel like they owe you. Like maybe you really had their back and now it's time for them to have your back, and they're trying to like play this fair. But I feel like you're both waiting for something with each other, and in the meantime you're both kind of in your solitude. There's a lot of patience that is required right now, and maybe even some planning if you do plan on like moving forward together and meeting up and reconciling. I think this person is really recognizing your connection and, you know, just taking it for what it is, trying to receive it. with the yin energy. And it's interesting. I mean, I definitely feel like you guys are more in your yang energy, and I feel like they're looking at this situation more in their yin energy. So you guys are on your hustle, on your grind, and this person is just waiting for a sign from you or some communication from you. So yeah, there might not be any communication. It might be this like momentary rest and separation with the Four of Swords here. We have death. We have the Emperor in reverse and Temperance. So I feel like this person might be a little insecure about the connection with you because they don't know how you truly feel about them. They know how they feel about you, and that they feel like, you know, on one hand, they feel like you're not interested. They feel like you have your defenses up, your guard is up. But like on the other side of those defenses is like something so beautiful that they wish they could have access to. It almost feels like a missed opportunity if they were to walk away in getting to know you or getting to love you, because they know that you're such a beautiful person inside and out. And it's like they really want to pursue this, but they feel like this is stagnated, and they feel like you're very focused on your hustle, on your career, or on money. And they don't even think that's a negative thing. They think that's a really inspiring and positive thing. But it's like they feel the connection deeply in a spiritual sense, and they're trying to be patient with you. They're trying to be patient with it, but they, at the same time, they're like, am I going in circles? Am I going round and round, waiting here in solitude? Like, I'm not even exploring other options here. And it's like they're trying to be fair, and they're trying to just, you know, wait it out. But at the same time, it's like, it's difficult because it might even be no contact. Like, there's a lack of communication. And they're hoping that this situation transforms. But in the meantime, it's making them insecure about their role towards you, like how you feel about them in return. And they're hoping that we have Temperance, we have To Be Fair, and we have Contract. We have 3 cards signifying balance. Like, this person's hoping that order is restored, that there is some sense of balance in this connection. Because right now they're not feeling it. 5 of Cups, they're really feeling quite sad, actually. 2 Pentacles, they're kind of at an odds of like not knowing what to do, where to go from here. They're recognizing this connection is spiritual, and they're recognizing you and all of your beauty and glory. But it's like, and I think because they're so attracted to you with the solar plexus chakra, they're so hung up on how attractive you are and how attracted they are to you, that they're trying to be patient with it. Even like, let's say if you're just like, I don't even entertain this person, like I'm not giving them any hints, I'm not like teasing them, I'm not even giving them the green light, it's like they could move on. I don't know what their problem is. For some of you, that might be the situation. But it's like they don't want to give up their grip because they're so curious about you. They're so enamored by you. They like absolutely feel some sort of hope that something could happen. Even if it's like a tie, like they feel like, you know, they don't necessarily have to play that role in your life. They're just happy knowing you or watching you. And it's kind of like they're kidding themselves. Like they're kind of fooling themselves, thinking that you guys will be a thing, that you'll like somehow be together in some sort of way. It's interesting. Like it's like almost like a contract, like a soul contract. And it might be like a one-way street. Like, but this person is like almost fine waiting for you. It's really hard to articulate like what I'm trying to say, but I know what this situation is. I've had similar people in my life like this where like, it's not going to happen, Captain. Like, I'm with someone else, but for some reason they're so tied, and I don't know why, other than I can't explain that it's just outside of our own consciousness. Let's pull some of your channeled oracle. This person's they think you're really beautiful. I mean, they love your hair. They think you have really beautiful eyes. Some of you have really pretty expressive eyes. No matter what color they are, they're gorgeous to them. I can't stop thinking about you. So it's like they want to stop. They see like on paper how this doesn't make sense, and they see how this could be really kind of stupid in the long run, but they can't. They're tied to you. They're absolutely like hopeful that things could somehow turn around. I hid who I really am from you. So many things remind me of you. I wish things could be different. I feel you leaving me behind. So yeah, this person feels like you are on another hustle and you're doing something else with your life, and they feel like you have completely forgot about them if like you haven't already. And it's like the more you disattach yourself, the more they can't stop thinking about you, the more they're like seeing synchronicities and signs, and they remind them of you. And like it's like they really do wish with the Death card that things could be different. Like they really do wish that things could transform, that you guys could have a chance. This person, it's not an 18 plus, but like damn, this person's so attracted to your breast, your curves, your booty, your hair, your facial features, like I said, your eyes. This person thinks you're super sexy. And like, you just can't do any wrong in their eyes, even if you're with someone else, even if you're ignoring them, even if you're entertaining something else. Like how this person's thinking and feeling about you is like, they just recognize connection as something that is beyond them. It's like, they feel like obligated to be in your life and like wait it out almost. And if not wait it out, they just like will take whatever role you give them. I feel like this person had a chance at some point in time, but they were hiding who they really were from you. They weren't actually being themselves. And so it's like they kind of lost the connection because they, you know, weren't being very honest. So let's do some advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit. We have Serenity and Listen. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time of honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let the past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. So this is almost like Spirit saying like, you know, let this person feel how they feel, but you know, do you, if that's really like what you want. Put your priorities first, put yourself first. We have Listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means pay attention, not just to what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. So even if it's like, to be fair, this card comes out because it's like, maybe you should hear this person out. Maybe you should listen to their perspective and hear them out if they're willing to express themselves. I know that they're going to express themselves in the extended. We're going to do some channeled messages and see what they have to say. And we're going to get into it, a deep dive. But, you know, I feel like there's a couple ways to handle the situation. And it's gonna differentiate between like some of you who want nothing to do with this person, some of you who are like, no, I want this person back in my life. Things are transforming, the energy's transforming. It wasn't always like this. They weren't always seeing me in this way, but now, you know, now I'm on a different, you know what I'm saying? I'm a different wavelength, different energy. And it's like, you just happen to be busy. You just happen to be in your grind. So we're going to extend this. That is linked down below. If you guys are interested in my candle company, that is also linked down below. Check it out. In the meantime, however, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you, and I'll see you in the extended.